Wake Up America. My name is Marshall Mathers,
And I'm Curtis Jackson.
and today we'll be talking about the Korean War.
We will be covering various topics such as the invasion of South Korea by North Korea, the roles of the United States, the importance of the United Nations, and post-war plans.
To begin with, the invasion of South Korea by North Korea was a terrible disaster, as more than 100,000 troops were sent by the order of Kim Il-sung across the 38th parallel to South Korea to unify the whole country under his rule. All of the transportation, such as tanks, and all of the weapons, such as bombs and guns and rifles, were made by the Soviet Union, and that brought a great advantage to North Korea because they were communists and they had their own alliance with the Soviet Union and had a great advantage to win the war. So South Korea was in a very great trap that they needed help from other countries such as the US and such as the United Nations, who were able to help.
The United States played a huge role in the Korean War. President Truman found it vital to support the integrity of South Korea by fighting against the threat of communism, and failure to do so would show weakness by the United States and unwillingness to fight for freedom. As a result, Harry Truman ordered the Navy and Air Force to support South Korean troops.
Another thing he did was he asked the United Nations to help the cause for freedom. He asked all of the nations, and all of the nations unanimously agreed to help South Korea except for one country, which was the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union vetoed this decision, but it backfired on them since all of the countries were in favor of this decision that Truman presented to them. As a result, a grand total of 40,000 troops were sent, along with the US troops that were going to South Korea. On June 30th, Truman ordered all of the ground troops to attack.
In regards to post-war plans, the truth of the matter is that North Korea and South Korea have never signed a treaty between them, so tensions are still high between them. In reality, the treaty is between North Korea, China, and the United States, so this makes things very complicated, and there is fear over future war.
The future war is exemplified by a very serious case which was presented when one of our former field reporters, Trisha Takanawa, was at the scene with one of the witnesses who lived during the war, and tragically had an accident when one of the missiles hit them. May she rest in peace, and viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, this is Trish Takanawa reporting live from the 38th parallel in South Korea. And here I have Kim Possible, who will be telling us how her daily life is. And my daily life consisted of hiding from the soldiers. Every day I wake up to gunshots and the air is filled with smoke. I go out and try to find food and there's nothing else. All I see is like just ruins of houses, of my neighbors, of my family members. There's nothing left. My daily obstacle is searching for food without the soldiers finding me.
And what do you predict for the future?
Honestly, I feel that this army is gonna just end the world, and everything's gonna end, and there's gonna be nothing left of us.
And again, what a terrible sight that was, and my greatest condolences go out to Trisha Takanawa and Kim Possible's families. But on a much brighter note,
Here's the weather. Take it away, Tom.
Thanks, Curtis. And I'm here, Tom Tucker, to tell you about the weather that was consistent throughout the Korean War. And right here, the 38th parallel, you can see that the soldiers not only did they have to face the North Koreans, but they also had to face hot and humid weather mostly every day. Some days they get rain, but mostly every day it'll be hot, humid weather. And it would be very difficult for them to adapt to this hot weather since they came from another part of the world. And then they come here unexpected to fight the North Koreans in this hot, humid weather. Thank you. Now back to.
So this has been the end of our news broadcast, and for Wake Up America, my name is Marshall Mathers.
And I'm Curtis Jackson.
And may you have a great day.
Gracias.